Welcome to World Sports News and Comments with Ernie. Sitting behind the desk is your co-host, Ernie. And his faithful companion sitting on top of the desk is the rubber ducky. We call him Felix. Alrighty, Ernie, I got the tablet ready to go. We're going to do netball, then team handball, curling, and then snooker. Now we start with netball, and the only things that's happening right now are the netball on the women's side, which is in England, the Netball Super League, and Australia. It's coming up. If I remember correctly, does it start this Saturday? I can look it up, but we'll go to England first, and it's going to be the Netball Super League. Okay, Ernie, I am on their webpage, which is the Netball Super League in England. And on Friday, March the 29th, there was we mentioned it on the last video we uploaded, was the Saracens Mavericks were playing against the Severn Stars. And it was a close game. The Severn Stars, 58. The Saracens Mavericks, 56. Okay, I don't remember if... Oh, here's that one team that's doing really well. The Loughborough Lightning. And the Stride Clyde Sirens probably need to find their game somehow, or what's going to happen there at the end if they're doing that bad, because the Loughborough Lightning easily won their game over the Stride Clyde Sirens. It was the Loughborough Lightning 72 and the Stride Clyde Sirens 36. So that's two. There's 5 games. There's 3 more to go. It's only 5 games, so it's easy to do all the scores. The Surrey Storm and the Leeds Rhinos. Okay, it was a close game because the Leeds Rhinos did win this game. They won 64-60 over the Surrey Storm, the Leeds Rhinos. Okay, so that was the Friday nights. And then on Saturday, there's 2 games, so there's 6 games in total. Is there 6 games in total or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 games in total. Okay, so I see that this Manchester Thunder looks like another good team, and they're playing that. I think Team Bath Netball only has a tie, and that's it. And the score shows it. Manchester Thunder 79 to the Team Bath Netball 42. So right now I'm looking at the Manchester Thunder and the Loughborough Lightning are pretty well the powerhouses of this one. Yeah. Kind of like around suburban neighborhoods, you got where all now there's like in front of a transformer, the powerhouse. It's just the electricity's out in the back where the transformers are, but the house just kind of hides it. So like sometimes there's like these tiny homes on these some suburbs. Some of them just make them look better now, but there's some old ones still left around from way back in the day. And I think when I was a kid, I think we called it the powerhouse, and I guess the powerhouse of the league. I don't know. Okay, well, anyways, let's see. On the 30th, the Saturday, March the 30th, there was 2 games, and that was the Manchester Thunder and the Team Bath Netball, the 79-42 score. I'm pretty sure I just mentioned that. Okay, so, and then the Cardiff Dragons and the London Pulse. The London Pulse could be they were the middle of the pack team. They won, they got 52 points. The Cardiff Dragons might be just another one, not doing so good because they only got 37. So that was Now here comes the upcoming games. Now I'm pretty. I might be getting better at this because I'm starting to know the teams now. So there's still another. Oh, we got. Okay, they call it number round 8. We say the 8th game of the season. So we still have to go to 18. Oh my. Okay, okay. So we're not quite halfway through the season. Halfway through the season will be in 2 weeks. Will be what they call round 9. We call it the 9th game of the season. Okay, so here's the 8th game of the season, and that's on. It's only 6 o'clock on a Friday. 6 o'clock Friday night, the GMT. It's the Loughborough Lightning, the Cardiff Dragons. Wait, that's not going to be good. Oh, that might not be a good game. Lucky it's a good thing they put it in the beginning, Friday 6, and there's another one after that one, because the Loughborough Lightning, they easily won that game. The Cardiff Dragons are probably struggling. And let's see. But the second game, which will be at 7:30 GMT, okay, the London Pulse and the Strathclyde Sirens. It's going to be a long season if some of these teams don't improve. I think Strathclyde Sirens is one of them. The Pulse. Yeah, you got some teams that are doing so good, and some are just really bad. But it happens in every pro league division, sports division. Let's see, you got 10 teams. Yeah, I could have an oversaturated. Maybe 8 teams would have been. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 10 teams. Yeah, it might be hard to fill 10 teams. Okay, but because how many basketball take? Unless it all depends. I gotta see them. I mean, what I'm thinking is that you gotta be a different season from like the women's basketball, because you're taking. You're not gonna be able to find that many quality players if they're just gonna go to basketball. I mean, netball's good to make some quick coin, play, keep it in shape, and then being able to go to play basketball for like the Olympics right now. But let's see. So it's this time there's Sunday games. There's Saturday and Sunday. Friday. Oh, there's Sunday. There's no Saturday games this time. Okay, there's going to be round 8 is going to have 1, 2, and the third one's the Team Bath netball versus the Lead Rhinos. Okay, that's going to be on the Saturday, but Friday. Sorry, Friday. I mixed it up. Okay, Friday, April the 5th. Those 3 games, and then Sunday, April the 7th, will be 2 games. I always thought it was going to be on a Saturday, but Sunday. Okay, Sunday. That's okay. Okay, 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, 1600 GMT. That's their time. Over here it'd be noon. No, 11. It's 5 hours. 11. The Sarakin Mavericks and the Manchester Thunder. That might be a good game. The Manchester Thunder. I can see the score being. Manchester Thunder maybe winning by 10, 15 points. It looks like the Manchester Thunder is a really good team. And at the same time, 1600 GMT, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But on this side, it's New York's, let's just say East EDT, Eastern Daylight Savings Time. It would be 11 a.m. The Severn Stars and the Surrey Storm. It might be. I think the Storm are a good team. The Surrey Storm are a really good team. I can't remember. Severn Stars. Well, either way, so if the Sturdy Storm are a really good team, then and the Seven Stars, I'm hoping you got to be hoping that the Seven Stars find their some game because yeah, they only play once though. Okay, so that's the 5 games. So there's no Saturday games. There's just Friday and okay. Now the other one, Australia. Okay, I'll hit the old pause here right now. Okay, Ernie, I'm on the supernetball.com.au and it's the Suncorp Super Netball. And it's starting Saturday, April the 13th. So we're looking next week, another week, because Monday was the 1st. Yeah, Saturday will be the 13th. Saturday, April the 13th. They call 3 a.m. EDT. 3 in the morning. There's only, I don't know, the chances I'll be able to watch that. It's going to be so hard. Oh, and then Saturday, April the 13th, 5 a.m. Sunday, 12 a.m., 2 a.m. I think I've been through this already where I'll see if I don't even know how they'll even be shown on whatever sports package I got here. And good luck with that. I got we got lucky that time with the AWFL. It was on TSN. Was it on TSN or Sports World? One of the two. That one got extremely lucky where I even did the live stream. I got okay. Now I'm hoping like somehow I catch it live on YouTube. We'll see. It's still next week. Okay, so this I'll check. Hey, what I'll do, Ernie, is I'll push pause now again because then I'll look to see. But for men's, but I don't think there's. I didn't put the word men's because I don't think there's any men's netball happening right now. Right now, I'm not finding anything that's like a men's league that's playing right now, and so I would like to report on it if I could, but it might be just I'm just so unfamiliar with all this right now, and getting reacquainted with just sports. Like I think I just feel learning. I think it's just the feeling like as if I'm younger when I mentioned it earlier. Another video where I feel like the like it seems like it's a mental exercise and some kind of fun to be able to just watch a sport I'm not familiar with because when I'm young, what like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever age you first time you can ever see a sport, it just I guess the dopamine effect or something. It just triggers different neurons in the brain, and that's the kind of feeling I get when I'm like trying to catch all these games like a netball, which is so hard with netball England. I didn't find it on a YouTube channel. I thought Sky Sports. That's what I thought I read. Like Sky Sports was supposed to, to do the netball on their YouTube channel, and I didn't quite see it happening. I was I think it was Friday afternoon. I was able to put on YouTube, like, and then I had, and then look up for the Sky Sports and live, and I didn't see any netball, and I would have just like okay, I would have been able to watch it at least for a few minutes, but I'm just hoping that I can be able to watch this netball, and my first game will be probably to me it'll be like I'm watching highlights just to get ready for it, but to actually watch the whole game and try to figure out the strategy behind it, it's going to be such a good exercise and fun for me, for like just something different before because like I said, Ernie, all this World Sports News and Ernie, this World Sports News and comments with Ernie. Let me just say, it's the glue that's keeping the name um, Sports News Review. I said that a few videos, and I've been saying it again. That's the way I feel. It's that this program I made up, we called World Sports News and Comments. Well, actually, originally it was just World Sports News. I added and comments because I'm doing a lot of comments too. And I avoid doing live streaming unless it's live streaming that's something, like it's a sports channel. So I can't just live stream videos like I tried at the beginning. That just doesn't make sense. It's too easy. It's the easy way out where you don't have to make a video. You just live stream it. Yeah. Not worried about uploading because it's already automatically uploaded and edited and everything. It's the way, because whatever happens on the live stream. You can't edit out anything really out of a live stream. It's kind of too late. So, with that, I'm going to switch to the team handball. And once again, Ernie, the only relevant, like, exciting right now handball right now is the women's in Europe, where it's the Euro 2024 continuation, like the finals. It's coming up, the finals, and they're still got like national teams playing each other. And I'll go to their web page real quickly. What it is on the men's side, there's a lot of teams playing, but I've said it before in other videos that it's not national teams right now. It's mostly league play. And I think they're getting close to the playoffs, but there's so many teams. So I'm waiting for the playoffs in the men's side to really dwindle down to at least a manageable 8 teams left. When there's 8 teams left, that's 4 games. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'll start mentioning scores. I'll start putting it on the board. Team handball, women's Europe and men's and women's Europe, in Europe, and it's gonna come soon. But right now, I'm just going to. Okay, I'll go on the handball, the EHF, the European. I'll show what I mean in a second. Okay, so I already been on it earlier, so I should be able to find it easy. Okay, so yeah, EHF Champions League, EHF Handball. I'll just go to EHF Handball. Okay, and then the European Handball Federation, and their webpage is pretty modern. Very modern. It's right up there. Who are we? Starting off with the. Alrighty. Okay. It's just gonna take a second because my tablet's old. It's gonna probably ask me for cookies. Do I want to accept the cookies? Cookies. Okay, so I'll slow down already because there's action. Like I think there was action today, April the 2nd, and see, it's gonna be like. I can't even say these names. Like, here's a league play game on the men's side. These are live score. The full 60 minutes is up. But IK Sevenhof 34, TSV Hanover Bergdorf 25. See, these are league plays, league teams, and there's so many of them on the men's side right now that when they dwindle it down. And it's like a manageable, number. Then I'll even start doing more scores because then it's going to be the finals. But right now, I'm only interested. Oh, April the 3rd. This is it right here. When it's the EHF Euro 2024. It's the women's. So at 1500. Man, it should be like, yeah, it's gonna be like good luck if I can catch this one. But Azerbaijan will be playing North Macedonia. Okay, that's April the 3rd. That's on the women's side. It's the EHF Euro 2024 is coming to a close soon. And there's still a lot of teams, though. Turkey versus Montenegro. The same day. Bulgaria versus Serbia. Greece. Croatia. Lithuania. Spain. Italy. France. And now I'm seeing okay, that's for the women's. Okay, and okay. In between was a different. It's the men's EHFCL. It's a league teams, and these I never heard of, especially this GOG. Wow. Okay. Luxembourg, Iceland, Faroe Islands, Sweden, Austria, Switzerland. Still a lot. Okay, then there's the play here. Well, on the 4th, Israel, Slovakia, Finland, Czechia, Kosovo, Poland, Latvia, Slovenia. That's it. Okay, so that's a manageable. See how it's manageable amount of teams I can mention for the national teams for the women's, Ernie, and I'd be able. I don't be able to say scores, but like when it comes to like this other stuff, like the HC's Zagreb against the Montpellier HB handball, I guess. It's just too many. There's just too many, and that's even with the playoffs happening. There's still too many until they dwindle it down even more. Then I'll start mentioning. I'll start mentioning those teams. But right now, I'm just sticking with the national teams for the women's right now. When it comes to the handball, I'm hoping to kind of at least watch some of one game live somehow. I don't know how it's gonna happen because it's not on cable channels here, and at least I could honestly do a good report on it. Right now, I can't really do. The only reporting I'm doing right now is just mentioning that there's team handball, there's men's handball team, but it's mostly league play. But if anybody wants to watch some national teams play, there's the women's, the team handball, the women's, and it's the Euro. So they're playing for their team. They're playing hard for their country, as you see, playing hard, and well, we got not much score to report on in that one, and I guess I'll just switch over to the next sport, which is going to hit the pause first because we're going to go to curling after this break. So I watched a little bit of some action on the 2024 World Men's Curling Championship, Bernie. It's because it was Canada playing, and they're playing Germany. Canada's playing Germany, so I'm like, wow, this is the whole point of being sports news review. And yeah, I decided to go. Yeah, that's a good time to watch curling. It was because if it was two other teams, I'm not sure if I would have been that interested in it. I might have changed the channel. But being that we're in Ontario, it was easy to catch the Canadian game with Canada versus Germany, and it was the 2024 Men's Curling Championship. So it's being held from March the 30th to April the 7th. That's the KSS Sports Complex in Schaffhausen, Switzerland. So yes. There's games going on, I think, daily, and then the final is the 7th, if I read it correctly. Yeah, so April the 7th. Oh, yes, in the game that I watched, Canada won over Switzerland. Let's just say Switzerland. No, Canada won over Germany. Switzerland is where it's being held in, and I got the words up there that I could read that says Switzerland. It's being held in Switzerland. I couldn't there's no way I could fit in Schaffhausen. It's all. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 letters. Schaffhausen, Switzerland. Okay, so yeah, that would have been too much. I even curling. I even put the comma for Ernie because I was getting to a point where I can't use another line just to put a line to put men's just for a small 4 letter word that says men's. So uh, yeah, Ernie, I watched the game Canada versus Germany, and you know I I I'm just it was worth me even going to report on curling is because I know Canada's going to come. They're going to go in the finals. I'm hoping. Come on, they're going to make the finals. And well, if they don't, I mean that just means that curling's doing really good elsewhere in this world besides Canada, because Canada still should be ranked really good to like go to the finals when it comes to curling. Uh, let's see, and yeah, I was, like you could. I would be if it was in Canada, just say it was a different sport, not curling in Canada, and they're not doing so hot. I'd still have interest in it, but I'd be like, oh well, I guess I'll have to report on the two teams that are in the final because I put too much effort into watching the preliminaries, and this is different for me. I'll have no trouble watching Canada versus whoever if I catch it on the television, so I can use it for my next report on Sports News Review. And uh, but I know what's going to be. I put all this into it, and then when it comes to the final, well, now I'm hoping to. Let's not kid ourselves. I'm a big fan of Team Canada, and I'm hoping that they're in the final. So it'd be a double. Like I have to watch it now, anyways. But I really, really want to watch it if Canada's in it, and I'd be even promoting it harder. And I say, so what is Sports News Review? Sports News Review is all about sports what is World Sports News in comments? It's the glue that holds the name of Sports News Review. Because when we get down to Ernie Sports News Review, if anyone was to analyze the Sports News Review, they'd be like, you really love your American football. Yeah, I like the NFL. Yeah, I like to watch the CFL. Yeah, and I did watch the UFL too. But once again, I'm not gonna mention the UFL on World Sports News and comments with Ernie. But if there was the old WL, it was the Europe, the World League. It was in Europe for a bit. Then, oh, what the heck? I'd be like, wow, is there anybody actually watching that? The Amsterdam Ambros. There was a few teams. There was the Claymores. I can't believe I actually watched. I used to watch that. Well, the World League of American Football, WL, it's good for laughs. I think uh, I would have loved to these two all go to one of those games live. What the heck? I'm in Europe. But yeah, so on the curling, yeah, we're looking at like Canada should be the favorite. Should I even try to look it up and think that how could I not? How could I not be wrong? Let's see the TSN curling schedule. Ooh, let's see the schedule. Oh, today, that's today. Oh, today. Oh, it's already passed. Let's see. These games have already been done. Broadcast schedule. Curling Canada. Let's see. Because they're just going to highlight Canadian team right here. And I'll be able to find team I want to watch. Alrighty. What the heck is going on? Okay, I've got too many things here. There's just uh, what is? I'm just gonna just hold off for a second here. Uh, let's see. I'm just all over the place. I gotta hit pause. Alrighty, I'm looking at it now, Ernie. Canada rank beats New Zealand, U.S. and sits alone in second place in Switzerland. Second place? Hey, who's on? Who's in first? What the heck? I thought Canada would be number one. Okay, but Canada skipped Brad Gushue took control of the fifth end of today's round robin match against New Zealand at the World's Men's Curling Championship with a steal of one, followed by a deuce in the sixth and grab a 5-2 lead. He went on to win 7-4 and later down the U.S. 8-2. Oh, wow. Wow, the population size of the U.S., you'd think they'd... Well, you never know. Wow. Wow, okay, so Canada was in sole possession of second place. Who's in first? Okay, it says that we're good, but there's still 6 games left. I could see them being first or second. After 11 draws of round robin play, Germany's okay, Italy's. Okay, the top 6 teams are the Canadian. What are the top? What's the standings? I'm looking for the standings. Any related stories? No, no, no. Let's see. That's what I need. The scores, standings, schedule. Okay, let's see. Okay. Sweden's the number one. Ooh, Sweden, number one. 6 wins, no losses. Canada, 5 wins, 1 loss. Could they have been that one to Sweden? Germany and Italy. I'm skeptical on this Italy. I'm trying to think that, like, how does that work? The world's changed, Ernie. You think, like, how do you, this probably, like, when I was young, if you, Italy or France or Spain, 99.9% of the team were like generations, from that country. But I'm just kind of skeptical nowadays when there's like there's a lot of the world's so different now, Ernie. People go moving. You can have so many people move to if you're European to a nice country like Italy, and what the heck, you might as well represent them uh, in this sport that you're sponsored in. Okay, Netherlands, Japan, New Zealand, and South Korea. South Korea is in last place with so many losses. It's such a difference when it comes to your Sweden's, Canada, Germany. Should be Scotland. I don't know how Italy, uh, you know. Let's see, and then United States. Surprisingly, how they're not. at least I don't know, maybe at least. No, Switzerland. You got Switzerland. That's usually gonna have a good. Switzerland should have a good draw to this, because if you're in Switzerland, I mean, this would be your best chance to make it on the world stage is to go for something like curling. Czechia, some really good, dedicated people there. Okay, so what's the schedule? Let's see. Saturday, March the 30th. That's past the due. Sunday, March the 31st. Sunday, March 31st. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's just results here. Germany 9, Netherlands 4, Japan 8, New Zealand 3. Okay, this Japan wins big somewhere. United States 9, Norway 3. Italy. Oh, there we go. Scotland 8, Italy 3. That pretty well 5, 10, 20 years ago. Okay, let's just say like 10 years ago or 15, 20 years ago. Yeah, I would say, yeah, that seems right. But it's hard. Wait a minute, but somehow Italy's ahead of Scotland in the standings. Maybe Scotland's like hey man, we didn't like, hey, we invented the sport, and and this team's above us. Oh well, that's the way it goes. So is Canada. I mean, just because the sport was invented doesn't mean. Oh, plus then they got golf too. Okay, then draw 6. Oh, okay, here we go. United States 9, South Korea 4, Sweden 8, Czechia 6, Germany 8, Japan 1. Looking at the 80, yeah, Eastern time. Oh, okay. How come they don't have those ones? Oh, there it is. Oh, Sweden 10, Norway. Oh my gosh! Italy 7, Canada 6. No! How's that happen? Wait. I mean, Canada not invent the sport, but there's I see curling clubs, like, I could see way more curling clubs in Canada than I would just in southern Ontario and northern Ontario than the rest of the world. I mean, what a shocker that is. That's a shocker to me because, wow, wow, okay, okay, that's just like, well, Scotland 8. Scotland's coming back. Well, they beat New Zealand. It's not much of a. Wow, that Switzerland 8, Netherlands 5, Czechia 8, Japan 6, Netherlands 7, United States 6, Italy 8, South Korea 5. See, okay, I could see that happening. Italy 8, South Korea 5, but I can't imagine who are these ringers on the Italian team. How many are? Okay, Norway 8, Germany 6, Czechia 10, South Korea 6, Switzerland 10, Japan 4. There we go. Canada back on it again. 7-4. Canada 7, New Zealand 4. But okay, Ernie, we got to see who's on this team. Okay, go by the names. Let's see, and how many have? Okay, so I put curling team. Let's see. Is this the current one? No, this is well, it's team. Okay, team Retronaz. Well, Okay, it sounds like because we're looking at it now, it's the team. I guess they okay. They live. Were they born in Italy? This is a different world nowadays. But their hometown is in Tarantino, Italy. Okay, and there's four on the team. Their skip is Joel Retronaz. How far back does his family go living in Italy? I don't know. This he could be the first generation for all I know. I don't know. Osmos Mosinar, another one. But okay, but he was born in Trento. Oh, okay, there we go. He was born in Genoa. Oh, Geneva. No, this Joel Rentenas has been. He was born in Geneva, Switzerland. So okay, so he's a Swiss. Born by. So he switched over. When did he switch? I don't know. So he's been a citizen probably long enough to be qualified to be on Team Canada. And well, this person was born in Italy. This Asmos Mosinar, and he lives there too. Okay, so let's Sebastino Armand. Yeah, he was born in Italy and lives in Italy. And Matteo Giovanella. Yeah, born in Italy, lives in Italy. So the only one that's I wasn't born was the Skip, which okay, you could he's probably the rules are there in place, and he's probably been a citizen long enough to be qualified for it. So the other three were born in Italy. So just one of those deals where they found a team. Amazing. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you got. Well, you don't have that many curling venues. You pretty well. Yeah, everybody's gonna be. It says like Team Retronaut. Yeah, you're pretty well gonna. It's probably easier to select your team in one way when you don't have to worry about hurting someone else's feelings. Like how many? Like this could have. He's the Skip. Like how many was on the original team with him? I don't know. How many how many changes they made and everything like that. It's different than it's different than a national team where you're you're you do pick from everyone. I don't even know how it works. They even even the Olympics when they do the Winter Olympics. I think the curling. I think they still pick a team and wins. Oh, I don't know. But anyways, so it's if it's all on the up and up. It's like it's there's nothing like mercenaries came in. I'm thinking like when it comes to this kind of stuff, it's like it could be like mercenaries that oh they see an opportunity. Oh look. Like the Fiji Islands. Oh, they're curling. Oh, they don't have a curling. You get four guys that can, or four women that are really good. They can afford to live in Fiji. Yeah, and there you go. And who's building a curling rink? Though these four chaps can. Ernie, I gotta believe that these four chaps can build a curling rink in Fiji, which would probably be cost us beyond astronomical. Just imagine all the concrete needed just to make the. Oh my gosh, in Fiji, like all the concrete needed to make just a use, and then it's not something that's very feasible. You know what I mean? Like with all the concrete, it could made like something else, something more. How many? How is it going to sustain itself? That's what I mean by all that. But so yeah, this. Well, I'm hoping. I'm not hoping that I know they're going to be in the finals, so it'll be good for me to be able to watch the finals with Canada still in it, of course. Alrighty, early. Our last story will go to the snooker. When only thing I did it really quickly. Ernie, I looked up our favorite snooker.org, the one that has a webpage that looks like it's from the early 2000s. But hey, man, Ernie, just you could say, I gotta say, right, is well, kudos for them to keep the snooker.org happening still. Like, it's still there. Snooker.org. And, I mean, yeah, it's a real basic web page, but it's there, at least. So it's the Johnston's Paint Tour Championship. It's from the 1st to the 7th of April. So Saturday is going to be the final. Okay, so this one will be left up. This will be left up for next week, next show. On this side here, it will be left for next show. So Ernie, hopefully, like I'm saying, Ernie, that like on that side is the with the netball women's England Australia. That's staying up, of course, because they're still happening, and Australia's kicking in with this season. Not a kangaroo reference whatsoever. Okay, so and then your team handball right now, and I'm sticking with just gonna leave it the women's and the scores because I'll be able to do this. I'm gonna do the whole scores. It was less. It was only 10 games still, and that I can't remember how many, but so that's gonna stay up like that. And then the curling, and it's the men's championship in Switzerland. So that side of the board will stay up intact like that. This is gonna stay. I think it might be some new add-ons here, and if I need to add something else on top of that, Ernie, I have a board I could switch out. I could switch out boards, but right now, like I was saying, is that like yeah, that could definitely stay the way intact, and that's gonna stay intact next week, because I'm on it right now. The snooker, the Johnson's Paint Championships in Manchester, England. So the 7th is, let's see, the 7th is, well, today's the 2nd, Tuesday the 2nd. So Monday was the 1st, Tuesday's the 2nd, so 3rd is Wednesday, 4th is Thursday, the 5th is 6th, 7th on Sunday. Oh, okay, Sunday. Okay, so on Sunday, it's gonna be probably 2 in the afternoon. Most likely not going to be able to watch it, so it's gonna be. If I could watch it, it'd be what it would be. It has to be like 1 in the afternoon, because when are they gonna start at 8? Even if they start at 8 o'clock at night, it's now you're looking. Yeah, that's still. It's 3 in the afternoon. 2 in the afternoon if it's 7. Yeah, it's 2 in the afternoon. Sunday. Probably. I probably will miss it. I'm gonna miss it. I know I'm gonna miss it. I'd like to. That's why I like when these things are Australia side, because in that side in the world is because then I like to be able to catch it on a Saturday night. If there's a chance to catch it, Saturday night's my best chance to catch one of these. But we'll see from there. But it's I you know what I'll do, Harney, is I'll look at some see what's happening. Like what's this? Like, okay, let's see. Live scores. Okay, let's go to live scores right now. Okay, it's amazing that It's not exactly a web page you think that it could. It's, it could get you the results you want, Ernie, but it's not like today's web pages. It's actually, it feels like a web page from way back in the day. Which, okay, okay. So today, April the 2nd. Well, we already have this has already been played. It looks like Ali Carter and Barry Hawkins, Mark J. Williams, and Tom Ford. Okay, let's see. These are it. Okay, April the 1st. They had scores. Okay, let's see upcoming matches. Okay, let's see. What can I? Is there any chance I'd be able to catch any of this action? Let's see. Watch on ITV, Matchroom Live, and more. Oh, who knows? Oh my, would I? Oh my, would I be able to watch it? Here's the final. It says to be cited. That'll be Sunday. I'm looking at. Okay, so look at Friday, 8 o'clock, 1400. Sunday. Oh, you got it. Oh, wow, you really got it. Okay. Okay, let's see. You got to read. You got to read these web pages differently than you normally used to, Ernie. It's not all spelled out. Like it's not the way the layout is. It's really old. Okay, upcoming matches. Tour Championship ordered by scheduled time. Wow, that's a really old webpage. See also live scores and results. 2, 4. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is so funny. Oh wow. The thing is funny to see is the Facebook and the Twitter symbol, but this web page is like really from like the early 2000s, like the way the layout is, and it hasn't been changed since then. And um, that's really hard to follow. But there'll be okay. So there's snooker going on, Ernie. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna catch it. Uh, okay, I'll see if there's anything else happening in the snooker besides this tournament championship. The John Stone's paint. I can imagine it's like a big brand of paint in the United Kingdom. Let's see. John Stone paint. I'm looking up an advertiser. That's funny. Because John Stone. Okay. John Stone paint. Okay. If I ever heard of quality paint for your home since 1890. Okay, they've been around, and it's like wow. I suppose I've never touched a paint can like the paint walls and ceilings in my life ever anymore. That's not happening. Okay, so it must be. So it must be a big popular brand that's in England, the Johnstone paint. But they're the one that is sponsoring the snooker championship in Manchester, England. And I'd like to catch some of that action still. I still like to try to catch some of it. Okay, so, Bernie, it's pretty well. I'll try to find. I'll try to find some other sports, but there's really not much right now. It's mostly because the Olympics are coming up, and there's not like why I guess I guess I have a segment too where it's wacky sport of the week. You know what? That's what I missed out on. Let's see. Let's just improvise on the wacky sport of the week if I can find one. Let's see. Well, the wide world of wacky sports. Let's see if there's anything being played right now. Maybe I can catch some. Yeah, you know what? That'll be our next segment. I'll put it down for like the wacky sports. But weird sports. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through a lot of different kind of web pages, especially to find schedules. So, yeah, I just thought of it now, and next I will have a wacky sport of the week, and that'll just be like a permanent, almost a permanent thing. If it's successful already, where I could put it right here, like say this one, uh, wacky sport of the week. I'll even put on another board. It's okay because I can just take the boards away. The wacky sport of the week. That'd be like, like if I catch it in time, like the donkey racing. That was hilarious. Uh, if I whatever I can catch, there's probably more coming up, and more when the weather gets better. Like, and well, no, it'd be that's the whole. That'll be like how we just end our program, so we can end on a fun note. Because right now I'm not having any fun trying to justify that I've actually been on for 57 minutes. Wow. So if I stay on for another 2 minutes, that means I could take up somebody's time of 1 hour. They want their hour back too. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, so Ernie, I'm actually getting exhausted. Anyways, I'm really tired. I feel like in the mood of just cozying up right now. Like turn out the lights. Let's see, turn out the lights. The show's over. The party's over, but that's the original song. Okay, with that, we got three of us to say our goodbyes. From who's sitting on the top of the desk is Ernie's faithful companion. He calls him the rubber ducky. We say Felix on our show, and for the person sitting behind the desk, which is Ernie, all three of us are saying over and out.